I gave my analysis of GBP JPY. This is when it was at 150.0. I said wick off accumulation. It's going to climb, retrace at 150.9 and then climb. Now I was half right. Obviously, it showed a wick off distribution. I was half right. So this is what happened. This is how it played out. So actually, what happened was, before I get into that, this is what happened. As I said, I've been watching gold for long for a while. Not gold, sorry, GBP JPY for long for a while, just because, once again, trend line strategy. This trend line has been respected all the way here. Price broke out, retraced back down, found the support, and naturally, the next step I would think would be for it to start climbing again, and that's exactly what it did in an emphatic manner. Look at that. It's just been climbing day on day on day on day. Now, I initially thought this move was going to be the move that's going to catch gold GBP JPY going all the way up, but it climbed up. On Friday, we got a good data from, I think it's CPI, that shot it up. It retraced back down and it sold off. And it sold off back to this support line. And I was annoyed because I was in a pretty good long position. I was nearly 50R up, and then I went back down to break even. I should have taken some partials, my fault. But yeah, gold came, GBP JPY, GJ came back down here, and it's making high highs ever since, climbing, breaking supports, breaking resistance, breaking supports, resistances, up, resistance, breaking resistances. And now it's found a bit of like a resistance at this area here. But this isn't an order block. That's the thing. So I feel like this is actually what I drew before this happened. I drew this before it happened. Do you know why I drew this like this? Because I thought, okay, price is going to climb here. It's going to find some resistance here because there's a lot of price action here. So I thought it's going to find some resistance here and then carry on going. That's exactly what it did. And now I think it's going to kind of do the same thing here, to be honest. What I see GJ doing is that I feel like it needs to make its way up to this order block here, which is 156. So now, right now, what I see it doing would be, I'd see it coming back down here, just kind of doing that, maybe for one day, and then going all the way up here. So how long did that last? This one started on the 23rd, ended on the 27th, maybe longer than one day. There might be a couple of days. 23rd to 27th, but was that over the week? Okay, so that was, yeah, so Thursday to today, price did that and it shot up. So maybe give it 2 days, maybe 2 days of just consolidating, then they'll break out and go up to 156. So that's what I think it'll do. And the only reason why it's kind of faulted here is because of this kind of big impulsive move down. Now, it wasn't big enough to break a support, so therefore it's not really like a strong order block, but it's still worth noting because there's an emphatic move down that can only have been done by institutional trading. So I'm going to see this as a resistance. If you want to short it here, you could probably short it here for a scalp. I really wouldn't do that just because I'm looking for the bigger move to the upside. But yeah, I think GJ is going up to 156. And even if there's news from the government about Omicron and lockdowns, I think it will bring it down a little bit, but I don't think it will be enough to break this trend, because I still think the long-term trade, if you're a swinger, is taking GJ all the way up to equal highs. So I'm talking, if you want to hold a really good long position, you want to hold it to 158. Do you know what I mean? And look at the way it moved here. From here, it was October 4th to October 21st. Now, it only took 3 weeks for it to climb that much. Now it's climbing that much in a short space of time. So I wouldn't think it'll take too long. We probably won't even be, well, it might not even be January. It might be before January that it gets to equal highs, to be honest. But I still think equal highs for GJ. Yeah, same as me, Denise. I believe the same thing. Equal highs for GJ. Probably by beginning of January, maybe like first week of January, second week of January, maybe even sooner than that. I think it's going to go back to 158. So yeah.